Derek here with Lucid, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the pump sprayer, how to troubleshoot and how to use it appropriately, or at least how I like to use it, and also that little foam brush that comes in the package. You may be wondering, what the heck do I use that for? So we put this in the package for you to use if you have a nice fresh clean surface with no grip, or it's just a nice smooth surface. This is a great way to lay out that first layer, and by doing that you can simply unscrew the cap of your liquid, dump a little bit out on your surface, or put it into a cup, and you can spread it out with the brush. Now you want to make sure with the grip you don't spread it out too thin. You want to still leave it nice and thick, that way when you lay down the grip it has something to stick to. Otherwise it gets too thin and you're laying down the grip, it might just start bouncing off and the grip has nothing to like grab onto and hold onto. So just make sure you just you still put out a thick layer with the brush. So that's basically what it's there for. You may not use it, it's just there in case you want to use it. Now when you get a fresh package of Lucid Grip, the liquid is pretty thick, so it may have trouble coming out of the sprayer. So in order to resolve that issue, just take a cup of water, unscrew the top cap. You want to stick that into the water, take the plastic cap off. Now go off to the side and just make sure you're not spraying anything important. You just want to get that water coming through till you see this nice fine mist, just like that. Once that starts, you can take this sprayer, put it back into the bottle, screw your cap back on, and then you want to spray again. You want to get that water that's still in the tube, you want to get that out, and as that's flowing out, the liquid will start to flow with it, which usually takes about 5 to 10 pumps. So there you go, you should be good to go, and you should be able to use your sprayer with no issues. Now the second thing you can use this water for is after you've used the liquid and you still have plenty left and you want to use it in the near future, it's probably a good idea to unscrew it, run some water through the sprayer, that way it clears all the liquid out. That way when you come back to it, nothing's dried up inside and it's working appropriately when you come back and want to use it again. So 2 reasons to use the water, priming and also cleaning. The second issue with the sprayer that you may have is streams coming out of the center. Now that may happen because there's something obstructing the front of the sprayer. So you just want to take your fingernail and scrape over that a few times and then test it, see if it's coming out okay. If there's still streams, what you can do is maybe run some water through it. That might help as well. And then the third thing, last resort, you can dilute or / water down the liquid. Just use distilled water. Don't you do it more than 20%. If you do that, that's going to increase the dry time. So just be aware of that. If you do dilute or water down the liquid, it will increase the dry time drastically. So just be aware of that. But that may help water down the liquid. It may come out of the sprayer a lot better and get rid of that stream that's coming out. Now, if you're just not happy with it and you're just not happy with the results, contact us, info@lucidgrip.com, and we'll get you new sprayers out to you for free, no cost, and make sure you're happy with the product. So that's troubleshooting the pump sprayer, basically priming, cleaning, and also trying to eliminate those jet streams that may be coming out or big droplets. Just try to follow those. Again, if you can't resolve it and you're just not happy, reach out to us, we'll take care of you. Now when it comes to actually using the product on your surface, what you want to make sure of is, we always tell this to all our customers, make sure you use a test or a scrap piece of material, or just section off a small portion of your area and test it out first. Get used to the material, or even me, you can use a piece of cardboard. Get used to how it sprays out, and same with the granules. Get used to how it comes out. We have plenty of videos, I'll list them in the description below, on how to disperse the grip and also removing the grip and all that kind of stuff, so in case you do mess up. But again, test it on a small portion. Don't just go all at it when you're not comfortable using the product. We highly recommend using the scrap material. I can't stress that enough. So coming back to the sprayer, this is how I like to use it. Basically, you want to keep your distance around between 8, 10, 12 inches from the surface. Don't get straight up on it. You'll just end up with spots. And that's just, it'll work, but it's not going to work that well. So what I like to do is just keep a distance. And with a fanning motion, as I'm spraying, I kind of just do this fanning motion with my hand. So I keep the distance right here, and I just keep on going back and forth, constantly moving the sprayer back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until I see a nice layer being applied to the top of the surface. And don't be afraid to go back over it. Thicker the better, because it'll lock everything in place. And that's how I use it. That's how I like to use it. You may have a different method. You can also, if you do have an airbrush gun or something like that, you can, if you don't feel comfortable using the pump sprayer, put it into your airbrush gun. It'll work. It's fine. And you can water it down so it'll come out a lot better. But that's basically how you use the liquid. That's how you use the brush. You can come up with your own methods. Just, again, test it out. Get used to it. There's plenty of product inside the bottles to do little tests and stuff before jumping into your main project of gripping. So basically, pump sprayer, use a glass of water to clean and prime. Check the front of the nozzle with your fingernail and make sure there's nothing obstructing the thing for if you're having issues with the jet stream. And then the brush, you use it or not use it, doesn't matter. It's there for you if you want to use it. Just don't go over a grip surface with the foam brush. That will it'll tear up the brush and you'll end up all these little black particles and whatnot all over the deck. So that's our pump sprayer, that's our brush. If you have any concerns, issues, info@lucidgrip.com. Check out more information at our website, lucidgrip.com. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media sites and tag us in all your photos of you using our product. We love to see what you guys are doing. And we also like to share what you guys are doing on our sites as well. So that's it for now. We'll check you out in the next video.